Hey guys, it's Carter. Now in today's video, we are diving in and we are looking at NIO. Ticker symbol NIO. This stock is up a whopping 20% today. So we're going to be looking at what's going on with it and answering that main question of should you buy this stock. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys get anything in value out of the video, hit the like button, subscribe. You guys know what to do. So starting off, what is NIO? NIO is pretty much the Tesla of China. It's an electric car manufacturer that has a whole bunch of growth and volatility, very, very similar with Tesla. Now, looking at the chart, you'll notice this stock has had beautiful, beautiful growth, right? It's gone from lows here at about $2 all the way up to $66, which is an absolute crazy return, outperforming all the markets, indexes, all that good stuff. But you'll notice it went from 66 and just started stair-stepping its way back down to lows here at about $9. And then today it squeezed up to about $12. Now, the reason why we had so much growth out of the stock is for a variety of reasons, right? NIO came out and they pretty much said, hey guys, all the supply chain issues we're having, we expect them to ease, which is another great thing. Not to mention, we're expecting a better than expected, fourth quarter delivery outlook, which is awesome. Okay, and not to mention even more stuff. NIO and the giant Tencent, they which is a tech company, they plan to work together to make a self-driving car, which is another fantastic thing, right? So a lot of great news, a solid, fundamental catalyst, today with this stock. And fundamental catalyst is just pretty much something going on inside the company, right? It could be earnings, news. Today was just a lot of positive news, which obviously, looking at the chart, caused it to go from $10 all the way up to $13 before we got some sell-off. Now, answering that question, should you buy NIO? NIO, for me, it does carry some potential, but on the flip side, you have to understand that the trend doesn't lie, right? And looking at this chart, you'll notice it's gone from 66 and it's just steady downward trend, which I understand right now in the market conditions we're in is definitely giving, a lot more selling pressure than it normally would. But you have to understand, a lot of these auto stocks make a lot of their money from people doing financing, right? Financing a car, having a car note, a car payment. And so given that these interest rates right now are looking at 7 to 9% for a car loan, which is unheard of, especially a couple years ago, crazy high interest rates, we're going to cause a slowdown, right, in buying. Looking at a company like F, which is Ford Motor Company, which is pretty much one of the largest companies, for selling cars in the United States, went from 25 to 13. If we look at the competitor Tesla, which is more than just what we're talking about, but it definitely helps, 414 all the way to 194. We're just seeing a lot more selling pressure with these stocks just due to the market conditions we're in. So for me, I think NIO does carry some potential. I do have a couple of shares, not much. I look at NIO like high risk, high reward, keeping it under 1% of my portfolio size. So if this thing squeezes up, I have shares to make some money. But on the flip side, if this thing falls down, I'm only out 1% of my portfolio. I just think the risk versus reward is too high for me. I understand, they have a whole bunch of opportunities, coming their way, but the issue we face is just looking at these earnings, they're just too shaky. And also, guys, another issue I have with it, one of the most important things when evaluating a stock, right, is cash on hand, which is pretty much how much money the company has pretty much just sitting in their bank, which is super important because if they ever go through a hard time or a recession or something like that. So they have about $6.7 billion in cash, which seems like a lot, but for a company like this, that's growing and trying to compete with Tesla and Ford and, all these car manufacturers, I just think that that's not enough money and they need to do, a better job with that. But overall, guys, it's a good stock. The company's obviously not profitable by any means. But it's a fun, cool stock. That's pretty much it, guys. That's what's going on in answering that main question of should you buy the stock. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys later. Remember to stay happy, stay positive, and stay safe. Take care.